right, so here she is, one of the meanest women in all of mixed martial arts, the former UFC women's bantamweight champion, Julianna Pena, and really dating to her time on The Ultimate Fighter back in 2013. A lot of fight fans and pundits believe that Pena was destined for greatness. I remember her coach, Rick Little, talking about her in the gym back in the day. She just brought a ferocity to the training room that few women were able to bring, and she has brought that to the octagon, realized a world title in dramatic fashion by submitting Amanda Nunes in 2021, but she's sick of hearing about that. She believes a win tonight is going to get her back on the cusp of a world title shot here at 135 pounds. Julianna Pena has graced the octagon. This time, she'd like to leave with the gold. What a moment. All eyes are on the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion as she tries to succeed in defending the title yet again. She's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters, man or woman, on this roster, and prohibitively favored yet again in defense of her title.
I love her confidence. I just love the way she carries herself as the champion. You don't have to know she's the champ to know she's the champ, because when you look at her, she has that star ability about her, and even though she has that, all of it's rooted in her fighting ability. She is one of the best the octagon's ever seen.
And I do think she could be a double champion, but she was sort of reticent to hear that conversation. She is focused on the task in front of her tonight. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Bass.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with this women's championship fight. She won her last fight by knockout, successfully defended the title, and it was the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Now these two women separate from the clinch. Really succinct combination. Her striking's tight tonight. All right, so an early takedown by the BJJ fighter on her first attempt, and on the other side, she looks like she's never wrestled in her life.
John Anik, that is, my goodness.
Just call it like I see it.
She's gonna be mad at you. She's gonna be mad at you whenever she sees you in the hotel. But the There it is again. Look at that. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
All right, stacked guard here, DC. She's got the feet on the hips if she wants to escape.
Yeah, she's free. I mean, she's free. Once you get your feet on the hips, you're free. And she has done that. She has beaten the position. All she has to do now is extend her.
Pena's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
And she gets back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get up there.
She's hurt bad.
Might get the TKO here. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight. So how about this best result tonight. She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 25 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Pena.
The Bantamweight Queen retains her title here tonight, and a huge effort to get the job done. The belts are piling up at home.
She did everything she intended to do in this fight. She knew where she held the advantages, and she stayed in her lane to retain her title.
I wonder if she would trade her new belt to you for one of the old ones.
She won a lot of the old ones. The old ones were better. No, actually, no. I want the new one. Why do you think I'm
Don't
hanging
say
around
that.
this shit?
You'll have, by the time this game